blessing to you, but it's also going to be a blessing to those that get to watch it right now live with us, but that also get to watch it on replay. Okay. So I'm really super duper excited once again that you get an opportunity to make a decision to do something perhaps that your bloodline will thank you for generations to come. So with that being said, yes, you can still invite more people to this call. Yes, we know that this was private, it was exclusive, and we're going to have some very candid conversations on tonight that could totally be life changing for you. But we know that there are people right now that are suffering in silence. We know that there are people right now that are praying for this opportunity that you have been invited into right now. So we give you permission tonight to invite them into this conversation. We give you permission tonight to not succeed alone, because for those of you that take action, somebody comment the word action in the chat, because it's the action takers that are actually the money makers. You know, sometimes people hear information, they know information, but they do nothing with the information, and their life literally stays the exact same. Season after season, year after year, nothing changes because they did not do anything to take action. So once I provide this information to you that's going to be very detailed, I'm going to put you in a position of power that will allow you to take action. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just go to the next level as I share this information with you. Now, listen, I'm a very visual learner, so I believe you're a visual as well. But I want you to get to know me a little bit, especially because I'm celebrating something so powerful tonight, okay? I am celebrating my 17th year anniversary of being in the profession of network marketing, right? I've been in this industry for 17 years. I don't know where the time has gone, but I've been blessed to travel around the world to 30 plus countries. I've been able to help so many people become 6 and 7 figure earners. I've been able to help countless amount of people get off of their 9-to-5 jobs where they felt overwhelmed, they felt overworked and underpaid. They always had more month left after their money ran out. They were tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul. Am I relating to anybody here? Right. But here's the thing about it. When I was introduced to the industry of network marketing in 2008, in fact, it was December 8th, 2008 that I got started in this industry. I was in a very uncomfortable position. My back was against the wall financially. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. We had went through Hurricane Katrina. I'm also a breast cancer survivor. And so we went through me dealing with breast cancer, where I was diagnosed and had to deal with chemotherapy, radiation, several rounds of surgery. And so when this opportunity in this industry was presented to me, can I be a little bit transparent with you? Though my back was against the wall, though I knew I needed something immediately financially, though I was tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, though there were some things that happened in my life that I could not control, to be honest with you, because of the environment that I was connected to, I thought very small, if anything at all, about this industry. I did not realize that this was a profession. I did not realize that this industry helped to create more millionaires than any other industry that I had known. You see, at that time, I was a hairstylist and I was doing hair sometimes 12, 14, 16 hours a day. And when I was introduced to this industry, it was simply because I wanted more. So if you're on tonight and you just want more, maybe you want more time freedom, maybe you want more location freedom, right? Maybe you want more financial freedom. Just comment the word more in the chat, because I promise you, if you see today what I saw 17 years ago, then it has the potential to change your life as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share my slides. All right. I'm going to share my slides so that you have an opportunity to see what it is that I'm going to be looking at right now as well. Let me just make sure I shared the right slide. I think I did. Y'all, I'm multitasking, so I'm not sure if this slide shared or not, but hopefully it did. We're going to keep it moving. Here's what I want you to know. You do not have to be high tech to get a high check. You just got to make a decision that you want more and you're willing to do what it takes to get it. Okay. You got to make a decision that you want more and you're willing to learn the skill set necessary for you to actually get more. So if you guys could just put 777s, if you can see my slides, like you would normally be able to see it, just because I am streaming from multiple different platforms. And I just want to make sure that you guys can see it perfectly. Okay, excellent, 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 excellent. I'm going to move the slides over to the comments over, because I want to still communicate with you and make sure that you guys can see it. So listen, welcome to Rich University. I am the founder of this amazing company called Rich University, a vision that God gave me many years ago, where I am the founder and CEO. My name is Ambassador Dr. China Bethley. The ambassador is because I'm a global ambassador to the United Nations. Okay. Now I'm blessed to do this alongside my incredible husband, Dr. Andre Logic Mix, who's also the co-founder of this phenomenal opportunity. Okay. Now our mission is very simple. Our mission is to impact nations and generations around the world. And our goal is to reach 1 million families. And on our way to reaching 1 million families, we actually want to help 100 people to become millionaires in the next 36 months. And I'll slow down when I say that because we already have a track record of helping hundreds of people to become 6- and 7-figure earners from what I'm going to show you right now. Okay. And so we have a very specific goal over the next 36 months to help people to have a level of financial freedom that maybe they didn't even know was possible for them. Right now, we do this because we're based on 3 solid principles. Principle number 1 is relationships. All right. First for me is my relationship with the Holy Spirit. That's very important to me. Next is my relationship with my husband. We attract a lot of power couples. Maybe they didn't feel so much like power couples when they first got started. Maybe they were dealing with finances and it was causing them not to show up as the true versions of themselves. But I can tell you right now, when they get started with us, they're in an environment now that empowers them to have more power. And so they become power couples. Next is the relationship with people like you, right? Somebody invited you into this conversation today. Somebody invited you into this room today. Somebody gave you access to keys that allowed you to have access to something that's private and exclusive, that depending on what you do with this key could allow your life to change forever. In fact, I want you to just take a moment and I want you to type in the chat who invited you into this conversation. Wherever you are right now, just type it in the chat. Who invited you into the room right now? Whoever was blessed you enough to get you into this conversation, I just want you to type it in the chat. All right. So we can know who's actually helping to get the word out. Okay. I see Dr. Curry, Dr. Logic. I see Sean. I see Noel. I see Dr. Curry. Who else? Keep it coming. I see Dr. China. God bless you all. Who else? Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Okay. Keep it coming because every single person that's on here tonight, someone invited you into the room. I see Dre. Who else? Drop it in the chat so we know who's actually helping to get the word out. So that person is a relationship that actually invited you into something that could change your life. Next is results. We're going to talk a lot about results. You're going to see people today who have results for what we're talking about. And then finally, residual, right? Our bills are residual and we believe that our income should be residual too. Now, listen, there's no great thing that God gives us that we can do alone. And so what I'm excited about is that we have an incredible and phenomenal leadership team. Our leadership team is Latasha Wilson, who is our Director of Enrollment and Expansion. We have Dr. Isabel Ventura, who is our Director of Operations. We have Ebony Austin, who's our Director of Communications. Dr. Clark Curry, who's our leader and educator, and Andre Lavelle, who's a trainer. And these are the individuals that's going to help you along the way. So no matter who invited you tonight, no matter if they just got started yesterday, no matter if they just got started last week, you are not doing this alone. We believe that you'll be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. So listen, when I'm making a big, bold business decision, I always want to know what are the core values of the individuals that I'm considering to do business with. And because of that, I want to share this with you guys. Our core values are very rich. They spell out the word rich. The R is for respect. We respect your journey, whether you're a beginner, whether you're a busy professional, whether you've never done something like this before. We respect where you are. We even respect if you are where I was when I got started. You see, when I was introduced to this opportunity and I knew that I needed to find a way to make more money, I was actually stuck. I thought that God was going to deliver to me a way to make more money in the same industry that I was already in. I was in the beauty industry. I didn't know that he was about to totally pivot me. I didn't know that I was about to walk into my purpose. And so I thank God for his grace because my mind wasn't the most open, but it just began to make more and more sense. The next is integrity. Listen, when we make decisions, we make integral decisions. We do what we say that we're going to do. Okay. The next one is commitment. You don't have to worry about us bouncing all over the place. I've been married for 24 years, and I believe that says a lot because commitment is important to us. And then finally, really honor. We love to celebrate you. We love to honor you because we know that you're not just called for a time as such as this. If you're here on this call tonight, it's because you're also chosen. Now, who are we, guys, and what we do? We are a faith-based community. It's very important that you understand this, right? We're actually a faith-based accredited institution. So as I break this slide down to you right here and talk a little bit more about what we do, just know that we vetted out everything to make sure that we can bring the best of the best to our audience. So what we do is we help you to get to the right side of money. A gentleman by the name of Robert Kiyosaki created this cash flow quadrant. How many of you are familiar with the cash flow quadrant? Right? How many of you are familiar, better yet, with Robert Kiyosaki's best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Because in that book and other books that he wrote, he talked about the 4 ways that cash actually flowed. So as we help you to get to the right side of money, we do that by leveraging trillion-dollar industries, okay? Now, I want to break this down for you. I don't want you to take it personal, but I do want you to identify where you are. Now, you don't have to share it in the chat, but it's important for you to understand if you're on the left side of money or the right side of money. It's also important for you to understand what category you're in on these sides of money. So here's how he broke down this cash flow quadrant. On the left side, you have 95% of the world's population. The problem with being on the left side of money is that you only have access to 5% of the world's wealth. Now, the individuals that make up this 95% that you see right here are your employees and those that are self-employed. Now, we know that most people are in the category of employees because our educational system has ingrained into us, has programmed us, has taught us that our whole being is to go to school, get a good education so we can get a good what? You guys can type it in the chat. Go to school, get a good education so that you can get a good. We don't have to be from the same place. Remember, I told you, I'm from New Orleans. Some of you are from different places, from Chicago, from Virginia. Some of you are not even from the United States, but you guys can complete this system, this sentence: go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job. This is what people have been taught to do over and over and over again. So it's no surprise to us that 60% of the world's population is in this category, not because they love it here, not because it's solving a problem, but because it was taught to them. Well, what does it mean to be an employee? You're simply exchanging your time and your effort for an income, right? You're exchanging your time and effort for an income. And a lot of times the people in this category, if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. It's just that simple, right? Now you go from being an employee to being self-employed. This is where the entrepreneurship comes in at, right? This is for the person who is saying, listen, I want to be my own boss. I don't want nobody telling me when to come to work. I don't want nobody telling me when I can eat. I don't want nobody telling me how much money I can make, okay? And I believe that this is admirable because I spent a lot of my adult life in the category of being self-employed. Here's what I did not know. As a hairstylist being self-employed, that I was in the same category with the lawn care professionals, but also the same category with the doctors and lawyers. Did you know that? Right? Because if the surgeon doesn't show up to do the surgery, guess what? The surgeon doesn't get paid. If the attorney doesn't take the case, the attorney doesn't get paid. And so if you are not present, you don't get paid. So a lot of people that's in this category, they are making the money, but they don't really have the time to enjoy it because their income is predicated on their presence. Now, when we get to the right side of money, remember, our goal is to help you to get to the right side of money. At Rich University, we're teaching you what they did not teach you in school. So you can have the freedom that you desire, so you can operate in the gifting that God has actually called and purposed you to operate in. So on the right side of money, look at the significant difference here, right? You have 95% of the world's wealth that's on the right side of money, but only 5% of the world's population. Wow. Wait a minute. What is it that the 5%ers know that the 95%ers don't know or have not applied? On the right side of money, you have business owners. Business owners are significantly different from those that are self-employed. Why? Because as a business owner, we have systems that are in place that are working for us, that are helping us to actually build up assets. Systems save you time, saves you energy, and saves you money. Right? So our goal is to help you tonight. Somebody comment tonight in the chat, tonight, to become business minded so that you can understand that. Listen, I know some people think, well, I'm not business minded. I'm not this, I'm not that. Listen, the word of God tells us in Genesis in the first instructions that he gave us in Genesis 1:26-28, he says, be fruitful and multiply. That means go produce. So there's a gift that he's given all of us, and that gift actually solves a problem. What is money? A byproduct for solving problems. So you got to understand that the gift that you already have solves a problem, and money will be magnetic when you present the gift to the marketplace. So we want to show you how to operate in a space of freedom by understanding that you were not designed to just go to school, get a good education so you can get a good job. You were designed so that you can operate in the purpose in which you were created. So that's what being a business owner allows you to do. And then it allows you to develop systems. So you don't have to work for the system, but the systems can work for you. Now, investors simply means that we have our money that work for us. So here's the way I see it. As an investor, our money is working for us. And as a business owner, our systems are working for us. But as self-employed individuals, you're working for money. And as employees, you're working for a system. And as I said to you before, our goal tonight is to get you to the right side of money. So we partner with the company by the name of AkashX. Why? Because this is a company and a platform, a community of entrepreneurs that's on a mission to help millions of people create financial freedom. So this was in direct correlation and alignment with our values. Now we want to do this by helping you to create financial freedom by leveraging the power of social selling. How many of you are on the internet? How many of you have a smartphone? How many of you have apps on that smartphone? The question is, are those apps making you money? We know that you're paying a phone bill, but is the phone paying your bills? Because if it's not, it's time to think a new way. We do this by leveraging the financial market. So that's how we get to the right side of market, the right side of money. There's two things that you want to do if you want to generate wealth. Number one, start a business. Number two, start investing. And the way that we do that is we help people to actually master the new skills that they want to learn, like trading and understanding AI. We put you in a position to access e-learning that makes trading more accessible for the everyday person. Now, one of the ways that we empower your journey is we bring the facts before you. Here's the stats, right? Here's the statistics. 67% of Americans work. 67% of American workers say that they're living paycheck to paycheck right now. Can anybody relate? I mean, this has become such a norm for people that you assume that everybody is living paycheck to paycheck, right? And that's not the reality. 18 million US households don't even have enough money to buy food. 70% of consumers say that they're struggling to even buy groceries due to the high rising cost of living. Are you recognizing that even if you're not paying more for a bag of rice, the bag of rice is smaller, right? So you're getting less, right? Some of the things that you're buying, the bag size is the same, but it's a bunch of air in the bag. So your money is not going as far. So you have to do something differently. 60% of households in the US say that they don't even earn enough to afford a minimum quality of life. And 50% of the world's jobs right now is being eliminated due to AI. And so the reality check is you must learn high value skills. It is no longer an option. I don't care your age. I don't care your background. I don't care your profession. It doesn't matter. We are living in a digital reality. And if you don't want to be left behind and completely antiquated, you got to do something about it. And here's the thing that I want you to know. We here at AkashX, we actually have a solution for you. We give you access to a complete e-learning platform that's going to teach you from A to Z everything that you need to know about what's relevant in 2025, how to operate these apps that you're already using that you're not getting paid for, how to maximize the time that you're already spending on these social sites so it can pay you money. Do you recognize that there's kids on YouTube playing with toys making millions of dollars? Do you recognize that there's kids streaming on sites like Twitch, just playing games on Twitch, making millions of dollars? Do you realize that there's influencers on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Facebook that's making millions of dollars for just being a personality? There is no excuse in 2025 because and beyond 2026 because these apps that I just recognized to you guys right now are completely free. So we're putting you in a position to leverage. Somebody comment the word leverage, okay? All right, so what we do is we've simplified something that has been very complex. For a long time, if you wanted to trade inside of the largest financial markets in the world, you would have needed hundreds of thousands of dollars. So this is why most people are not really familiar with what trading is. Okay. The most that they know about trading is perhaps the stock market because of their 401k. And even still, they were not in control because most people thought that they were going to retire, with a nice retirement plan, and it didn't exist for them. So now we're putting you in the driver's seat, but we recognize that we were not taught this in school. I believe at the fifth grade level, every child should know this. And this is why in our household, in the Bethley household, we're teaching our children ourselves. Okay. Now, with the tap to trade technology, we've simplified it. This is perfect if you're a beginner or busy professional. It's a one-click technology that mirrors the professional traders. So basically, what happens is you get professional trading assistants, right? You get trading advisors that's going to be the one who have the skill, who have the expertise, that's going to look at the market to determine what they believe is going to happen in the market. That means you don't need any charts. You don't need an analysis. You're just going to get the results by mirroring the trader. So you choose the trader, you set your risk, and you simply tap to trade. If this is something that you believe you can promote, when you think about a business, right now, what is something that people are looking for? Because what is a business actually? It solves a problem. One of the biggest problems in today's economy is people want more money. Would you agree? People are looking for find ways to make more money. And a lot of them don't want to leave home to do it. They want to work from home because they've gotten accustomed to what happened during COVID and during the pandemic. Does that make sense to you? So we're putting you in a position right now to be able to say, wait a minute, there's a high demand for this. What would happen if I share this with other people? Could you see yourself promoting a product that automatically gets results? Because our tap to trade is absolutely phenomenal. Just this last month alone, we got 70% win ratio with tap to trade. Remember, results are very important for us, right? Next, we have something called pulse signals. Now, this is something that you can definitely share with other people because it just works. In real time, you're getting alerts from trading professionals that is coming directly to your phone. I don't know what kind of notifications that you're getting on your phone, but if they're not money notifications, you're not getting the right kind of notifications, guys, because just with this one tool that we have right here, guys, as you guys can see with this one tool, 91% growth in just 1 month from just one of the educators. Arabella was able to help people to absolutely win 91%. Is this something that you can feel confident promoting? Is this something that you can feel confident sharing? I believe you can because the results are evident. Okay. Next, we have live sessions. So for those of you that like automation, like I do, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a busy professional, I'm operating in ministry. And so I like the idea that I get to pay the professionals to send me the trade ideas. I like that when I come in contact with people that are going through a tough time, I have a solution that I can say, hey, you need to join me in this because this is a way to multiply money. This is real. We're not just multiplying play money. We're multiplying real money that you can pull out of the market to pay your real bills, to have a real lifestyle. So whether you like automation or education, with our live sessions, you can hop on with multiple different educators that you can choose from. Look at it like this. Instead of you scrolling and watching Netflix, you can hop on a live session that actually pays you for your time. Okay. That is absolutely amazing. And so just last month, 84%, just one of the educators, Preston Gomez, was able to help the whole community. He did the work. All you did was show up. He did the work. You showed up and watched him do the work, and you got the results. You were able to win 84%. That's powerful. So over the course of the last month, 66% were tap to trade. The live sessions did 83%. And then the pulse signals did 82% across the board. This is absolutely powerful because 48,000 pips was collected. That is powerful. We even have scanners for you. So once again, I'm showing you our product suite so you know what you have in your arsenal. For those of you who understand, I need to start a business. Listen, I cannot go into another year. I cannot repeat the same thing. I need to have something that's in high demand. Cryptocurrency, guys, this is something that more and more people know that they need to learn about. We have a current administration that is very big on cryptocurrency. Most people don't even have not one coin. This can be the start. In our Cryptocurrency Academy, you can learn how to buy your first coin. You can learn how to trade crypto effectively, and you can mirror professionals that already know what they're doing so you can grow your portfolio. Now, what I love about our Crypto Academy is totally hands off. It's totally hands off, guys. So even if you're not good technically, we can show you how to set up your account and allow your money to simply grow over time. We even provide to you smart tools. So we've thought about everything that you really need to win. But most importantly, is not only us helping you to leverage other people's time, but it's also helping you to leverage other people's money. Listen, when you get started with us tonight, for those of you that take action tonight, we don't just want to put you in a position to start a business. We don't just want to give you access to a product suite that actually is helping people to win. We want to give you access to capital. We teach you how to use other people's capital without risking your own. When you use Akashic service to help you pass the evaluation process, you can immediately have access to 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, even $100,000 in trading capital, depending on how you get started tonight. That is an absolute game changer. And I can tell you this, here's what I've learned. In my 17 years of being in this industry, I've traveled to over 30 different countries with my family, with my team, with my community. We have had some of the most incredible experiences of our lifetime. I'm talking about from the safaris in South Africa, to the deserts in Dubai, to the islands of Hawaii, all throughout Europe, the United States, the Caribbean islands. I'm telling you right now, we have been able to live lives like superstars simply by making the decision to not be limited, making the decision that we wanted more. So when you start to make more money, you usually want more memories. So with this, you get to see more and spend less. So for those of you that say, wait a minute, this is amazing, I get to live the life that I always dreamed of. Yes, membership with Akashic has its privileges. You get discounts on hotels up to 70% off of 1 million hotels worldwide, resorts around the world, as well as car rentals. Even if you're just in your city and something happens with your car, you can get a membership discount for car rentals, cruises, weekly resorts. We even have incentive trips that are coming up that are so powerful. We recently went to Tulum, Rome. I mean, this opportunity is amazing. What if you wanted to be a tourist in your own city? You get discounts on hotels and resorts and all of that. Yes, but also restaurants, also sporting events, also shopping experiences. So keep in mind that membership definitely has its privileges. So I highly recommend when you choose the package to get started, don't just don't just maximize our product suite of trading, right? But also include travel. All right. So here's some real people with real results. But instead of me showing you that, guys, I am so excited to announce, I am elated to share with you guys. Many of you that are part of the community, you know and recognize this name because this is a young lady that is a part of our Rich University community. And just today, as you can see, guys, December 9th, 2025, this woman was able to receive a payout from Akashic's partner company, TradeX Mastery, for $11,676. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to light up the chat. For those of you that are members inside of Rich University, you see her on the nightclub. You see her on the Breakfast Club. You see her inside of the community. And I'm so excited to celebrate. And I'm so excited to also bring to the line right now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment. And I want to bring her to the line right now so that she can share how she is excited about what it is that is happening and what's taking place with One Yes. I'm going to ask a series of questions to you, Danielle. If you could come on in and just unmute, you should be able to unmute your line. I'm so excited to celebrate you tonight, Queen. I want to say congratulations to you. Congratulations for what God is doing in your life on an $11,000 withdrawal. So, Danielle, are you out there, Queen?
Hey, Dr. China. I'm sorry, I'm under the weather, y'all, so I'm a little congested, but hey.
Hey, Queen. Well, listen, we're so happy that you were able to make it. I hope you feel better. And I'm sure that $11,000 withdrawal on today is definitely helping you feel a lot better.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So listen, I have a question for you. I just want to kind of go through this in a way that's going to help someone that's listening in tonight to really just understand the power that we have here. How long have you been with us?
Like end of September, beginning of October.
Wow. So end of September. So let's say October, November. So 3 months. This is your third month here.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing. For those of you that are listening in right now, she's been on board for just 3 months. So look at the potential of what your life could be in 3 months of your yes. So congratulations on that. So talk a little bit about how you're feeling right now for this withdrawal of 11,000. Do you have any prior experience with trading?
I do, but what you guys offer actually helped me to be able to make this withdrawal because we're able to leverage more money, so that, you know, helped me to get to this point. So I'm grateful for that. So yes, but I have some experience, yes.
So you have some experience. Have you ever had these types of withdrawals, or is this new for you?
No, this is actually new for me. I've had, a few thousand here and there, but you guys help us to stay disciplined. The tap to trades, the morning sessions, the trades that you guys give, you guys are very helpful. And so by staying disciplined, I was able to make that money and have the right mindset. So you guys do everything. You help with all of the above. So that's how I was able to make that withdrawal.
Wow, that is so powerful. Tell me what's your favorite product before we continue the presentation. What product would you recommend everyone really tapping into? Like, what's your favorite session of how you're seeing the most growth if you had to pick one?
Well, I would say the trade ideas from Arabella, like she's amazing. So that has been very helpful. Once you learn, and she trades gold, so I love trading gold. So she's very powerful in that space. So she's really helped me to learn more and to get better with trading gold.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, Queen, listen, anything you want to say before we wrap? I want to say congratulations to you. We are so godly proud of you. $11,000 right before the holiday after only being with us for 3 months. And here's the thing, guys, that are listening in. She leveraged other people's money. She did not have to use her own money to be able to leverage to withdraw $11,000. So any final remarks, Danielle?
I just want to say, if you guys are on the fence, I would suggest that you take a really good look at this opportunity, because the people that you have here with you, standing with you and advocating for you, you're in the right place. They're just amazing people. They want to see you win, and they have all the tools to help everyone succeed. If you just take the opportunity, learn, and follow what they tell you to do, there's no way that you're going to lose.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, listen, Queen, thank you so much for that. Congratulations once again. Truly a blessing to be able to have that type of income come in, leveraging other people's money. Guys, Danielle and I met 3 months ago in a DM. I believe, was it on Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook.
On Facebook. I mean, how are you feeling about saying yes and getting started? Are you glad that you did?
Oh, I knew I was in the right place at the right time, because I've seen Dr. China, and she's amazing. So I know if it's something that she is doing and it's working, I need to be involved. So wow. I'm happy that I took that leap of faith, and I'm partnered with her, and I couldn't think of a better place to be.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, congratulations, Queen. I'm so excited for you. May God bless you. And I believe you're going to inspire so many people with your testimony. So keep rocking and rolling.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. China. I really appreciate everything that you've done and that you're doing for the community. You're a blessing.
Amen. God bless you as well, Queen. Wow, 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 guys. Look at this. Everybody in the community, I know you're excited. You see this woman on all the calls, and it's just powerful. Listen, if you would like to really make impact in your family and your community, and you know you need to start a business, I highly recommend it to be a business that really makes impact, right? A business like this that could help the masses of people. When you share what we have, you can actually earn money. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to have results like Danielle has. All you have to do is invite people to a call just like this, people who want more out of life. You can become an affiliate and start earning by sharing the products and services that you are enjoying, right? I can tell you guys right now, this industry is expected to double in the next 5 to 20 years to billions. Hundreds of billions is already happening right now in sales, and it's expected to double. And so that's powerful. Akashex basically combines affiliate marketing with cutting edge digital products. And so everybody wants a digital business right now. They want a product that they can promote online. They don't want to store a bunch of products in their garage. They don't want to have to deal with shipping because of tariffs and all of that. They want to find a way to make money online so that they can have a global business. And so with that being said, what we do is we offer you weekly webinars. We have personalized websites that you're going to get immediately, so you can track your business and reporting. We have customer service support, training, mentorship, online communities, as well as a very lucrative compensation plan. In fact, when you get started tonight, somebody comment tonight, because the action takers are money makers, we're going to put you in a position to waive all of your fees. So when you get started tonight on one of our monthly packages, you can waive your monthly fees. As long as you have 3 members that come on board, we call it 3 and free, you can actually have a business for free. You can access the education for free. And I know that sounds like, is this real? Yes. We have people right now that are 3 and free. They said yes, they got started, and now they're free. But we also offer you 3 incredible ways to get paid. Now, for those of you that are already business minded, I want you to listen quickly. You're already on the right side of money. You're already make up the top 5%. And you're looking for a business that you can promote right now that's going to help you to be more profitable. Well, the 3 ways that we get paid in Akashex is so powerful. We have daily pay, we have weekly pay, and I can tell you it's very powerful, right? So our Fast Start bonus allows you to get paid up to $150 every time somebody gets started. They choose a package to get started with. If they choose our top package, you get paid $150. Literally the next day. They get started today, you get paid tomorrow. So I'm sure by now you see how that answers an immediate need. Now, not only do you get paid off of what they do, you get paid off of what the people that they share this with do. Why? Because we want to reward leadership. We don't want you to just be selfish and focus on you. We want to incentivize you to help those that you invite in. So for those that are getting started, just know that the person that is bringing you in, they're already incentivized. The company is not going to split your commissions. You're going to get 100% of your commissions, and they're going to get 100% of theirs. Does that make sense? Put 111 in the chat if the first way of pay makes sense. Now, the second way that we get paid is called the binary commission. This is paid out every single week. Here's the power in this. You can get paid up to $250,000 per week through this one way of pay alone. There is nothing in the industry that can compare to the Akashex compensation plan. It is so robust. And finally, the third way of getting paid is called a lifestyle bonus. I like to call this the residual income. The bills are coming residually, so your income should be coming in residually. This is going to also be paid out to you every single week, and it's going to pay you out up to $25,000 per week just to maintain your business. Now, here's what this look like. Depending on how you get started, okay? We have monthly membership. You can get paid. You can decide to join us quarterly, like every 3 months, pay up front. You can decide to join us where you pay up front every 6 months or annually, okay? So if you're getting started, or someone rather is getting started on the Akashex only, actually the Akashex premium membership, for $19.99, you get paid upfront $150. They get a year access. They get all the tools. They get all of the things that they need to win, trade, and travel, and you get a $150 bonus upfront right away. And when someone that you bring on board decides to do the same thing you did, you get $50 on your level 2 from each and every person. And that's how the Fast Start bonus works. The binary commission that I just mentioned to you guys is paid every single week. So when you hit the level of diamond, somebody comment diamond in the chat. That is a rank that you want to keep your eyes on. When you go diamond, listen to me, you tap into a 6-figure income, a 6-figure annual income. And I can tell you right now, we have been mining for diamonds. So if you're business minded already, nobody has to convince you to do business. You're ready to win. You've been looking for an opportunity. You simply just wanted the right vehicle, the right environment. You're in the right place. We can definitely help you to go diamond. That means you can earn up to $2,500 every single week. That's $10,000 a month just off of this one way that we get paid. So you determine where you want to be at in this, right? And then finally, finally, guys, all the ways that we get paid, we give you an average income by rank of what you can actually earn, from $250 a month to $400 a month to $1,000 a month for just a team of 40. And for some of you tonight, you get to position yourself with an equity position. Some of you tonight can actually get started. And because you got started with someone that is going to do this with or without you, one side of your business could already be completed for you. And all you need to do is go put in collectively a team of 20 with those that you enroll. So here's how this works. For an extra $1,000 a month, for an extra $12,000 a year coming in on the side of whatever you're doing right now, all you need is a team of 40, but 20 of them could already be done for you. So technically, all you need is a team of 20 individuals who want to either build a business with you or use the product as a customer. And now you got an extra $1,000 coming in. But guess what? When you go and double your business, you don't just double your income, you do more than double. You have $2,400 a month that you're getting. Guys, when you double it again, you go from earning anywhere between $4,000 to $13,000 at that diamond position. And we're going to help you to maximize diamond so you can become a six-figure earner for just a team of 167. 83 people on one side and 84 people on the other side. And what's so powerful about this compensation plan, once again, for those that are getting started tonight, you guys get to be in an equity position where half of your business actually counts towards your overall goal. So in this case, to earn an extra $4,000 or $13,000 a month, you could potentially be in a position where all you need is a team of 84. You may be saying, Dr. China, I have to go personally sponsor 84 people. And the answer to that is no. In this scenario, maybe you only sponsored 8. But of those 8 people, maybe 4 of them took it serious and shared it with people, and they started to talk about it and they started to invite people. Well, because you shared it with them first, you get to benefit because we want to reward your leadership. It's called group economics, and it's so powerful. As you can see, this compensation plan continues to get higher and higher and higher, all the way up to $1.1 million a month at the legend position. You simply need to decide where you want to be at. So by now, I'm sure you're wondering what it takes to get started. $397,000, by the way, have been paid out in commissions for those people just like you that are affiliates that just said yes. So you can decide to be in that number as well. Timing and placing, very important. So those of you that are action takers, the quicker you get in, the better, because on this call tonight, quite a few of you are going to get started. The person will get started before the next person, the person that's ready to go, the next person could potentially fall in your organization and help you to hit your goals. So action takers are money makers. So how do you want to get started? You can get started for just the Akashex trading product suite, or you can do what I highly recommend for $20 more, which is trade and travel. Whether you want to do the annual pack that's going to give you $100,000 in trading capital, all the trading assets that you need, all the travel assets that you need for $19.99, all up front, one time, set it and forget it, you're done. Or you can do the 6 months, $9.99. It's going to give you $50,000 in trading capital, all the resorts that you need with travel, all the trading assets that you need for one time, $9.99, or 3 months at a time. You'll get $25,000, right? So that you can leverage in the financial market like Danielle did. That's how she was able to make the $11,000. You can do that for $549 one time, and it'll cover 3 months of trade and travel. Or finally, the monthly option for $249 tonight, $199 a month. You'll still get $10,000 in trading capital, all the trading assets and travel assets that you need. What's most important is not how you get started, but that you actually get started tonight. And when you get started tonight, you will have access, right, to joining us. We've already helped our community to access $35 million in trading capital, but you'll be able to access our Monday and Tuesday night nightclub FX with my incredible husband, Dr. Andre Logic McBethley and Dr. Claude Curry. It's happening in the next 10 minutes in the private trade room. So for those of you that are ready to go, get the link of the person who invited you to the call tonight, right? Go ahead and tell them what package you want to get started with. Get back with that person that invited you, because we want to help you to live the life of your dream. We know that it's time for you to come and get rich with us, because you're going to absolutely love it here. So what I encourage you guys to do right now is quickly get in the system so you can have access to our live trading room, where they're going to be getting pipsy in the nightclub and not tipsy. You do not want to miss this session. It takes about 5 minutes for you to get into the system. Now, if you have questions, get back with that person right now to get your questions answered, and perhaps they can get one of the leaders on a call so that we can answer those questions for you as well, so you don't miss an opportunity of a lifetime. With that being said, this is Ambassador Dr. China Bethley, and I want to be the first to welcome you to Rich University. Come and get rich with us, because you are going to love it here. God bless you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. All right, guys. So for all of those of you that are streaming with us on YouTube, thank you so much for being on with us tonight. I pray that you have thoroughly enjoyed everything that you've just witnessed on tonight. It is going to be absolutely imperative that you go ahead and get back with the person that shared this with you, so you can come and get rich with us, because you are absolutely going to love it here. I'll see you soon. God bless you guys. Bye for now.